It's week 4 of the NFL.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here come the Bears to take over on offense behind their third-year quarterback, former Ohio State Buckeye Justin Fields.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
A man who led the league in yards per carry last year, it's Khalil Herbert. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 21, here's second down and 8. Fields now to throw. He'll get this complete downfield to Kmet. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there and a pick up the 25.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Herbert. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. As you can see, they're not operating at full health today, partner. That's been a big story the last couple of weeks. But the bottom line, their record is solid, and you know that this is still a very dangerous team, even with those guys missing.
What they have shown us throughout this season is that this team has stayed focused. And some injuries, they're just not going to derail the momentum they've built up all season long. They continue to go out there and play and give their best performances.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play action. It's Fields. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Well, the Broncos offense gets set to go to work, and at the helm in his second season wearing orange and blue, Russell Wilson.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers? 1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss. Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. To throw is Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now Wilson. Being chased out left. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the first. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where a play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish him off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They go play action with Wilson. Wow, and that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's third and short. You look at this Bears defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
That's caught left side by Judy. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Here's Wilson. Got his man, it's Dosich. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. Now it's Wilson. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Second down and 4. Wilson. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. So first and goal now from the 7-yard line. Wilson now off the bootleg. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal. Williams again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. The kick by Lutz is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now Jones. Jones now on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Herbert once more, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Rolling to his left. Down the left sideline, and he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gives him a first down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. Off play action. Fields. Targeting more, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Fields going to keep it running right. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown Bears. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. From his end zone, here's Tremont Smith. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
At the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Looks to the sideline and has Mims, who makes a catch. Just a gain of a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They go play action now. Wilson. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Bears take over. We switch the attention now to Khalil Herbert as this offense comes out for their next drive. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Mooney, the motion man right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They'll go again with Herbert. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Komet. So the completion gets him just a yard. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Herbert. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now Fields. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Lewis. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. 2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Herbert powering up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Khalil Herbert, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are able to extend their lead. Santos with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Denver.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. Quickly into the hands of Mims. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And Mims moves the chains, and it's exciting to see all the ways the Broncos might use him as a rookie. He's a mismatch type of a player who can really hit you from anywhere if you don't keep somebody nearby and closely guarded.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And smartly going into the slide there, Wilson has enough for the first. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack that moved him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available, and he's got to throw it away.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On first down, Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing again here, Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that in-line point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex in that. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You know, it's been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they're throwing it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball that coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. There's Wilson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Wilson. Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They're firing a deep ball for Kmet. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
A final shot before the break. Fields. And his throw is incomplete. So we've reached halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Wilson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm, and he delivers it with confidence.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And taken right on the 30. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they've got it run across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Beating him there with his legs, 21 yards, first down. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Go.
A handoff for Herbert, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bears had 6 to their lead.
They talk about built to run the football. Whether you're calling it on design running plays or him breaking out into the open field after trying to pass the football, Justin Fields knows where the end zone is. 8 rushing touchdowns last season. Only Jalen Hurts had more.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Denver's offense ready to go again. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down. Getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job.
Williams loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right? To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your...
And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because To be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
25-yard line.
Second down, they go back to Herbert. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Javonte Williams, 33 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Wilson going to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
3rd down and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
To throw is Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
That's returnable now for Smith. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. Denver Broncos back out there. Former Tar Heel Javonte Williams, we shine the spotlight on him. He's had a good 3rd quarter. He likes whatever adjustments were made at halftime, whether those were team adjustments or just him talking to himself.
And whatever that conversation was, it was pretty good because he is running really well here in the 3rd quarter. But I like to think it is a team adjustment. Offensive line, those big escorts of his, they figured out how to block a little bit better. He's found those holes to run through.
He has indeed. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They go play action with Wilson. Flushed out right, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now here on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. They give it to Williams, running right. And now lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Robert Quinn is the one who burst in there to blow that play up.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And they get to it quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Onto the field now come the Bears. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. They get 17 more on that one and another first down. Here's a give to Herbert. Room here to run. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll run here with Herbert. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Herbert. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Khalil Herbert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have taken a 4th-quarter lead.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead. On the return, Tremont Smith.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the focus shifts back to Jerry Jeudy and his Bronco teammates. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Broncos.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good. Even though the ball was tipped in the air, it could have become a big play for the offense. They actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. Couple of touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well, I think Lady Luck was on his side.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Denver. Fielded just inside the 20. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Go, Joe. Ready? Hey, Ken. Go.
Starting on the ground with Herbert. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Another carry for Herbert on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run with Herbert. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. This is Herbert. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Flush to his right. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Eluding the pressure right. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. They'll run here with Herbert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Tonight.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Herbert once more. And all the way down inside the 5 and a 4. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks.